Hello, this is Pant3ra from wcreplays.com, bringing you an audio commentary. This audio has been copyrighted 2005 by wcreplays.com. And today's matchup is 4K Fury versus SK Hot. 4K Fury doing fiends. And if you can get this replay paused at the 3-minute mark, 4K Fury's point of view, kind of stuttering. Anyhow. Today's matchup is a little different than the standard Bears Dryads versus Fiends Destroyers because everyone knows that. I could ask my mom that and be like, and she doesn't even play Warcraft 3 just to let you guys know first of all, and I could be like, Mom, what do you do if Phoenix or mine goes Bears and Dryads? And of course anyone's mom would say, oh, well, that's easy. You just upgrade your fiends and upgrade your fiends and destroyers and hit and run on them and get a Death Knight, a Lich, and a Naga and just creep the hell all the way up to level 5 DK, level 3 Lich, and preferably around level 2 or 3 Naga and just go Fork Lightning, Nova, Coil. Good game, So, it's pretty standard. I might go over one of those audios sometime, but there's just too much creeping in those. This has a fair amount of creeping and whatnot, but not as much as the Philbot. And just all that creeping, it just gets so boring. And so, I don't know. I'll do my next audio, I'll probably do on Undead Mirror, because everyone that plays Undead just, I don't know, at least for me, I just dread seeing an Undead loading on my screen when I'm Undead. It's no fun. I don't know why. It's the same units and everything. Just, I hate it. Can't stand Undead versus Undead. Anyhow, but I'll find an audio, a good Undead versus Undead game to do an audio on, and it'll be good. So, anyways, but today, I'm doing Undead versus Night Elf again. Undead doing Fiends. This game is not really cookie cutting. It's pretty different. They pretty much, it's been done before, the stuff that they're going to be doing in this game, but it's not common. It's not the everyday Fiends Destroyers, Death Knight Lich, Naga, Bears Dryads, Mass Summons. So, anyways, hopefully you guys have this at the 3-minute mark. 4K Fury's point of view. And we'll get this unpaused in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. Okay, good. Alright. So right now, SK Hot just got done creeping 4K Fury's little turtle camp because we all know with Fiends, Death Knight comes out really late, no good. And so he's going to be picking up a Rod of Necromancy and go Dust. Nope, no Dust for him. Okay. So right now, since his Death Knight got out, you just need to go creep. You don't want to go harass the Night Elf. Unless you're doing ghouls, of course, then you harass them. But if you're doing fiends, you definitely need to creep, because fiends are great for creeping and focus fire, and just creeps go down really fast. Unfortunately for Fury, SK Hot knows this, so SK Hot's going to be putting a little pressure on him, and he's going to be harassing Fury and making sure that his Death Knight doesn't get to level 3, because if you don't have a level 3 Death Knight, you don't want to get out your Lich. You want to wait until your Death Knight gets to level 3. And because if you have a level 2 Death Knight that just turned level 2 that isn't anywhere close to level 3 when your Lich comes out and you go creeping, your Undead hero levels are going to be completely screwed up. It's not even going to be cool. So, you don't want that. We all don't want that. It's just bad. It's not cool. So, yeah, you need to go creeping. He's going to run his Death Knight back to the graveyard just to get some skeletons up to creep faster, because Hot detonated a Wisp on his other skeletons. Because you need the skeletons to tank for the fiends, because you don't want to be coiling your fiends against creeps that much, at all really. But if you have to, of course you need to, because you want to be saving those coils as much as you can for times that you really need it, where your fiends really can't get away, like if they're surrounded or if they're slowed, or that they're not going to make it through a burrow or something like that. That's when you need them. Or if there's a hero that's with 10 health, or low health, and that you're going to get it, has no TP or whatever, that's when you need the coils. You don't need the coils to be just coiling fiends that are just tanking when you can just micro them back and whatever. Right there, they're just basically chasing each other, exchanging some hits and whatnot. He's going to be creeping now that he thinks SK Hot's gone, which he is for now. And he's going to be trying to get that level 3 Death Knight as soon as he can. And here comes Hot again to harass him. At this point right here, he has a dust and everything. So it's going to be semi-fine for him to fight a little bit as far as going for the archers and whatnot, because, yeah, he can't hide them. And ultimately, if he does hide his archers and they're in the red and whatever, and what was I saying? I'm an idiot. Alright. I hope I'm amusing you guys, because, yeah, I don't know, that was the most idiotic thing I've ever said, because I forgot what I was going to say, and it's fun. So anyways, we're going to start fresh. Alright, so they're attacking each other. He just got off he got off 2 archers, which is good. He's level 2 now with some unholy aura, so he's going to be running faster. And he's gotten 3 archers now. Right here, he's going to back off. You don't want to. He's just going to pick off those last skeletons and whatever. You're not going to want to chase the archers all the way across the map just for one archer. It's not going to be worth it, because think about it. Right now, while he's chasing that archer, he could be creeping this camp, which he is, because he's not a dummy. So, anyways, so he's creeping this camp, and I'm sure we all know this, anyways. So, while he's creeping this camp, it's obvious he'll have vision of this side of the map and whatnot. And this is pretty much the part of the replay where you have nothing to talk about. Really sucks. Except you can say, oh, the Death Knight got level 3, so now he has level 2 coil, which is going to make it a little easier for him. Fiends are going to be healed at a better rate, and the archers are going to go down at a better rate. Right here, this is where SK Hot sets his base. The reason why for this, I'll explain it. Alright, they're not fighting right now, they're just running back and forth. So, I'll explain right here why SK Hot did this. He put his Moonwells and Ancient War and everything up here because he wants to set up an expansion by that gold mine right by them. And, okay, by the way, first of all, he's running back his fiends right now because he doesn't have burrow completed. Once he gets that burrow completed, he'll be able to save a lot more coils and fight a lot better and have more coils saved up for picking those archers off and all that good stuff. So, anyways, right here, why SK Hot has the Ancient of War and the Moonwells all right there is for obviously the expansion. But the reason why for that is the undead will have to go all the way around to get to the expansion, and then on top of that, the Night Elf has all their Moonwells and essentially all their base right by the expansion and relatively close to their main. And so that's basically like having 2 bases, or 2 gold mines and 1 base, and that works a lot better than not having an expansion way far out wherever, and the undead starts attacking it and you have to TP there. So it's kind of saving him like some TP money. Yeah, town portal money, not toilet paper money. Anyways, so right here, Fury sees that it's a good time to hit because all Hot has right now is archers and Naga, and the Naga is going to be a really easy nuking target. That thing dies so fast. If you just focus it for a couple seconds and coil Nova, it's gone. And its move speed's only average, so it goes down relatively fast. He gets the Ancient of War out, which is really great, because now his fiends can get into the Moonwells a lot easier without the Ancient of War being there whacking away at him and whatever. And whenever he's getting focused, he just runs his fiends back and gets them into a better position. Kind of bunches them up and whatnot. And the reason why you have your fiends bunched up like this is so the statue can heal all of them, obviously. And you see he's not getting any upgrades yet for his fiends because he's not absolutely sure he's going to be going destroyers, because he doesn't see what SK Hot's going as far as tier 2 units and tier 3 units. If he's not going to be going bears, which he isn't, and he's going to be going mountain giants, destroyers aren't going to do anything. because they do less damage towards mountain giant armor, and also too, he's going to be having dryads, so the only thing destroyers are going to be halfway decent against is the skeletons devouring them, and maybe picking off the archers just because of their hit points, not because of their armor, because they take reduced damage too. So they'd only be relatively good against the archers a little bit. However, most of the archers are going to be getting picked off anyways. So that's not really good. That's why in this game he's going to be going abominations, because they do extra damage to the mountain giants, and it gives you a tank for your fiends. Because if you were to go destroyers too and not have any abominations, then all the mountain giants would just run in there and be like rawr, and then they'd taunt, and then they'd focus all those fiends down, and all those fiends would be gone in a second, and it wouldn't be good. No fun. So he keeps picking off this. If he can make it all the way, like if he could push Hot's army all the way down below his expansion, that'd be really good. But unfortunately, he's not going to be able to. However, if he could, yeah, once you take out their expansion, that puts the undead to a really big edge, because we all know Night Elf is a Wimp's race. I think every race against undead is, because they need like 1 million expansions just to do like semi-decent against undead, and still half the time the undead wins anyways. So, I don't know. That's just me. Alright, so he has a level 3 Death Knight, level 1 Lich, and he's not going to be picking off any more buildings. It's not going to happen, because he has the SK Hot has his mountain giants and whatever out, so he's going to be creeping. He's going to be running his Death Knight. No, he's not going to be running his Death Knight farther. I could have sworn he did it last time I watched this replay. That makes me mad. He tricked me. Anyhow, it'd be a good idea if he ran his Death Knight back, so the Lich would get level 3 faster. But, I don't know. Yeah, he tricked me. I watched this replay before, and I could have sworn his Death Knight ran all the way to the shop, and then, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so now he has a level 2 Lich, which isn't really helpful. As we all know, even-numbered heroes are not good for undead. A dark ritual, what is that really gonna... That's not gonna do nothing. Alright, you see Hot running into his base, which is really good harassment, actually, with the Dark Ranger and Naga. Because once one of those alkalites, or once one of anything dies, when those skeletons pop up, man, they take out alkalites fast. And so, he just took out like 4 alkalites, and the only thing the undead got was an archer, and that's it. And so, yeah, for a TP, if he would have, if he would have gotten a staff of teleportation, he would have been out of there. And that would have been 4 there's 5 alkalites. So it would have been like 5 alkalites just for 150 gold by a staff of teleportation. Also too, when you use the Dark Ranger and you want to go alkalite harass and whatnot, make sure you silence the Death Knight when he runs in there, so he can't coil any of his alkalites. So that'll be a little helpful. There's a little tip for you Night Elf players if you didn't know that or noticed that. Anyhow, I keep saying anyhow too much. That's what I gotta work on too. And I gotta sound more enthusiastic. Damn it. Anyways, alright. He's running into the shop over, the one he didn't creep. He's going to be going there. He needs to get a level 3 Lich.